I overheard a conversation in a coffee shop one day. Three young ladies talking, and the word that they would say, they Googled up something they were trying to find. I smiled within the knowledge of how Brandon ruled their mind. Clearly they were talking about their online search, and they used the most common brand as though a normal word. They hadn't even noticed how this brand became their norm. I smiled at their naivety and at how their words were wrong. Bubble wrap and Kleenex, dry ice and trampoline, Google and laundrette, super glue and kerosene, linoleum and dumpster, cellophane and aspirin, Band-Aid and zipper, and even heroin. But then I stopped, looked at myself, realized I'd done the same. When growing up, I used words that were no more than brand names. In fact, they still speak in Ireland of potatoes as a thing. When asking for potato chips, that's what I also did. It's an interesting acceptance of a brand name as a thing, something now found everywhere, the familiarity it brings. It's been that way for decades, maybe centuries, who knows? It's all about the marketing, that's how the branding goes. Bubble wrap and Kleenex, dry ice and trampoline, Google and laundrette, super glue and kerosene, linoleum and dumpster, cellophane and aspirin, Band-Aid and zipper, and even heroin. We can make a conscious effort in the wording that we choose, but the branding and the products are so successfully infused. It's the same the world over, as one brand dominates. It alters how we speak of things, not how we differentiate. We never even question how our wording might be wrong. Like all of those around us, we simply move along. Oh, bubble wrap and Kleenex, dry ice and trampoline, Google and laundrette, super glue and kerosene, linoleum and dumpster, cellophane and aspirin, Band-Aid and zipper, and even heroin.
He'd been a sailor for a decade, sailed the oceans far and wide, traveled distance north and south, came round the other side. He'd found so many calm seas and others that were rough, expeditions that were easy and others that were tough. His parents now are long since gone, no siblings of his own. His family sailed with him, so he never felt alone. 'Twas on a northern passage that he first heard the sound. He stood on watch late one night, surprised in what he found. The call of the siren, long known in these parts. The call of the siren, the call of the siren, broke so many hearts. The call of the siren caused so many ships to sink. The call of the siren, the call of the siren, brought many others to the brink. He couldn't see the singer, but he could hear her clear. Her voice split the fog ahead and called him ever near. He brought the ship about a bit, the rudder he did steer. He imagined someone in trouble and for her life did fear. 'Twas only when the reef appeared he identified the sound, the song of the mermaid as he ran the ship aground. The breaking waves had sunk the ship, those who slept now drowned. He fell into the water, in confusion was confound. The call of the siren, long known in these parts. The call of the siren, the call of the siren, broke so many hearts. The call of the siren caused so many ships to sink. The call of the siren, the call of the siren, brought many others to the brink. But the lady whose voice he heard took him by the wrist, pulled him to some dry land and very softly kissed. He woke to see her swim away and wondered why he lived. She had saved this one mortal and given him this gift. He told his story through the years to children near his home. He never did go back to sea, yet didn't live alone. For every full moon by his shore a maiden did emerge, spent the night in his arms, by daylight had returned. The call of the siren, long known in these parts. Call of the siren, the call of the siren, broke so many hearts. Call of the siren, the call of the siren, caused so many ships to sink. The call of the siren, the call of the siren, brought many others to the brink.
Exactly why, we'll never know. She spared his life that night. How had he deserved this? And what gave her this right?
Things will always even out, that's what his mom would say. If you take the good, then take the bad, for each dog has his day. For many years it went like that. He had both good and bad, moments of happiness for every moment of sad. He had a sunny disposition, and the bad times didn't fear. He knew that they would change again, that he'd find good times here. He was her cockeyed optimist, that's what she used to say. Such a sunny disposition on a cloudy, rainy day. He'd been waiting for things to get better, but it turned out they never did. Regardless of what he hoped for, it stayed the same old shit. He'd been waiting for things to get better, try to find the rainbow's end, but all he found when he got there was another fucking bend. But something happened some years back, I'm not sure what it was. Storm clouds gathered overhead, then stayed there because they never did get better. No more sunshine did he see, just continually pouring, creating bad memories. He'd been waiting for things to get better, but it turned out they never did. Regardless of what 10 years of hurt and pain. Eventually it took away his belief it might turn again. So he now wakes each morning, anticipates the worst, prepares for another shitstorm with another beating first. Gone is the optimist that his mother used to love. Too many daily beatings, too many days so rough. And now he sits there waiting for the final axe to fall. Anticipates no good times, no happiness. He'd been waiting for things to get better, but it turned out they never did. Regardless of what he hoped for, he stayed the same old shit. He'd been waiting for things to get better, try to find the rainbow's end, but all he found when he got there was another fucking bend.
The gods enjoy plucking the wings from every dreamer they find, and they callously sit back and watch the struggle.
I struck the match that burned the bridge and cut away my past. Those that belong stayed there, and I became outcast. My move was deliberate, no one forced me to. I stood on a principle, decided to stay true. I cut off former siblings that did my mother wrong. They tricked and abused her at the end of her life song. They played their games for money, and their 30 pieces guide rewrote the truth of what they'd done. Avoided getting caught. I'm out burning bridges.
All bridges.
You live in my head. I'm out burning bridges in choosing death. I'm out burning bridges, and they'll keep me apart. I'm out burning bridges, staying true to my heart. They never existed is the line that I took. 'Twas easier than explaining how they each became a crook. I left them all behind me, detritus of my past, their axis of evil, for as long as they last. I'm out burning bridges within my head. I'm out burning bridges in choosing the dead. I'm out burning bridges, and they'll keep me apart. I'm out burning bridges, staying true to my heart. One of my remaining chose to keep the bridge. Bread buttered on both sides, doesn't live beyond a fridge. Gave comfort to the enemy, and so I cut her loose. She chose to be their friend, I chose to follow truth. I'm out burning bridges within my head. I'm out burning bridges in choosing the dead. I'm out burning bridges, and they'll keep me apart. I'm out burning bridges, staying true to my heart. Don't know where the last is, he must have gone to ground. Before I torched the bridge behind, I looked all around. I honor who my parents were and the truth for which they stood. I chose the dead or the living. I chose the side of good. And as the bridge it crumbles, I watch the great divide. Alone I stand in righteousness, while the traitors chose their side. I'm out burning bridges, within my head. I'm out burning bridges and choosing the dead. I'm out burning bridges and they'll keep me apart. I'm out burning bridges, staying true to my heart.
The whole world is sleeping, and I'm the only one awake. I'm on the road so early, it's silence I now break. There's not another car in sight. I'm alone on this road. It's an interesting phenomenon to be so on your own. The whole world is sleeping, it's just gone 3:05. Perhaps they have all passed away, leaving now just me. Not even a small creature, a sound within a tree. Am I the only person living? That's what it feels like to me. Am I the last man standing? Is that what all this means? Could it be I haven't woken yet and this is all a dream? Am I the last man standing, or is the world asleep? I just keep moving forward, there's a promise yet to keep. The whole world is sleeping, haven't yet seen anyone. Surrounded by the darkness and a fog that it has spun. Did I find a new dimension on this solo drive? Am I stuck in a reality where I'm the only one alive? Am I the last man standing? Is that what all this means? Could it be I haven't woken yet and this is all a dream? Am I the last man standing, or is the world asleep? I just keep moving forward, there's a promise yet to keep. The whole world is sleeping, and all are still in bed. I'm on an early morning run, and it's messing with my head. Lincoln's there to greet me as I pull up on the drive. In happiness she sees me, I guess I'm still alive. Reuben joins her in the dark, and then a couple more, and somewhere in the darkness I hear a distant engine roar. Am I the last man standing? Is that what all this means? Could it be I haven't woken yet and this is all a dream? Am I the last man standing, or is the world asleep? I just keep moving forward, there's a promise yet to keep. darkness of the early morning hours. It's there I find such solitude and the questions it empowers.
She didn't love him anymore, but he didn't love her less. She tried to find a way to leave, but he had treated her the best. She thought one day it might return in ways she wanted it, but his heart didn't live in hers, and her love for him was through. She wrote so many letters explaining why she had to leave, but she destroyed all of them, not a single one to give. He thought she was perfect, he wouldn't change a thing. Wanted her forever, chose an eternity ring. Mistaken emotions lead into feelings hurt. Mistaken emotions, his love to reassert. His love to reassert. Mistaken emotions, he smothered her with care. Mistaken emotions, she longed for fresher air. Oh, he made a reservation at the palace for them both, to make her even special commitment with an oath. The ring would be the binding, and his soul he would give. She was the only reason that he had this life to live. Mistaken emotions lead into feelings hurt. Mistaken emotions, his love to reassert. His love to reassert. Mistaken emotions, he smothered her with care. Mistaken emotions, she longed for fresher air. She saw this as her moment, a time away from home, and so her own agenda, she had had a secret of her own. Now was the time that she would say her piece, explain her true feelings and why she had to leave. Mistaken emotions lead into feelings hurt. Mistaken emotions, his love to reassert. His love to reassert. Mistaken emotions, she longed for fresher air. Her packed suitcase in the car as she drove to the date, took the bend a little fast, didn't wanna be late, went through the guardrail and burst into flames. Everything to ashes, purified the shames. Purified the shames. He waited 2 hours for her, then the police found him there. Told him of the accident, and he struggled for the air. Took the ring from his pocket and threw it in despair. He would never love another, they were such a perfect pair. Mistaken emotions lead into feelings hurt. Mistaken emotions, his love to reassert. His love to reassert. Mistaken emotions, he smothered her with care. Mistaken emotions, she longed for fresher air.
Seems like it's always in the darkness, in the early hours of morn, often on a weekend when normal times have been outworn. Disaster sits and bides its time in the quietness to strike, sneaks its suddenness inside, takes rich or poor alike. It hits when least expected, comes screaming from the blue, then moves front and center, demanding now it's due. We oftentimes downplay it, imagine it will go. Try our best to ride it out, give our bravery its show. 911, try not to make the call. 911, try to escape what now befalls. 911, trying hard the pain to beat. 911, it's admittance of defeat. Sometimes it won't go away, no matter how we wait. The pain becomes demanding, our chance to win not great. Eventually the towel is thrown, our bravery does fold. Our last attempt has now gone, we have to seek control. 911, try not to make the call. 911, try to escape what now befalls. 911, trying hard the pain to beat. 911, it's admittance of defeat. Aware of just how vulnerable we have suddenly become, abandon notions of grandeur, to our fate we succumb. In despair we make the call, that final cry for help. Hope we haven't yet arrived at our final death knell. The red and blue flashing lights scream out in the night. They've come to take us away, and we go without a fight. 911, try not to make the call. 911, try to escape what now befalls. 911, trying hard the pain to beat. 911, it's admittance of defeat. There's an answer out there to a question that's unknown, a resolution to an issue that's standing there unknown. It's a real conundrum as to what it's trying to do. If this all sounds confusing, that's because it's true. Is the question complex, or is it simplified? Do we see the answer, or are we still mystified? Till we decide to ask it, it's answer we won't know. Although sometimes after asking, its complexity just grows. Questions that went unasked, indecisions in our mind. Questions that went unasked, answers that we rarely find. Questions that went unasked, rejection feels unkind. Questions that went unasked, keep the answers in our mind. We let things run around inside our head for days, try to come up with an answer, just stand with a lot of maze. Sometimes we never ask at all, we've resolved that it's a no, even though without asking there is no way to know. Questions that went unasked, make decisions in our mind. Keep it on questions that went unasked. won't she? Heaven knows our mind gets plagued with doubt. Or it might be that promotion that we are wishing for at work. We end up never asking. We're scared to tempt our luck. While the question went unanswered, did we ever even ask? If the answer was ungiven, did we leave it up to chance? Unasked, leave decisions in our mind. Keep it on questions and all that rarely find. Keep it on questions, rejection, fears unkind. Keep questions that went unasked. Keep the answers in our mind. Whoa, Friday night was bath night when I was just a boy. 'Twas only for necessity, and very few enjoyed. Washing wasn't something beyond our hands and face that any of us kids did. 'Twas a different time and place. Some would try to hide away or pretend be sick. Others would avoid it, choosing a cat's lick. Rich kids had their showers, and though their lives were clean, us kids from a working class were quite easy to demean. The pictures were in black and white, and everyone looked great. We were all a little dirty back in the old days. The pictures were in black and white, it's really just as well. While the photos show nostalgia, the cameras miss the smell. In my family there were 6 kids, and for all to have a bath, we all used the same water, bathing in other aftermath. I was always in the middle, so number 2 or 3. Those who went before me might have even had a pee. The pictures were in black and white, and everyone looked great. We were all a little dirty back in the old days. The pictures were in black and white, it's really just as well. While the photos show nostalgia, the cameras miss the smell. We wore the same clothes always, at the weekend they were washed. God knows what we smelt like. The teachers must have been aghast to walk into a classroom with 30 smelly boys. He might have made it to his Friday, but there was little to enjoy. If I said this now to kids these days, their mouths would open wide. Their eyes would roll in disgust, they try their best to hide. And yet somehow we survived, still call them good old days. The dirt didn't kill us, much to everyone's amaze. The pictures were in black and white, and everyone looked great. We were all a little dirty back in the old days. The pictures were in black and white, it's really just as well.
cameras miss the smell.
Tom was known throughout the village as a very quiet man, rarely seen beyond his door, an outcast of the clan. He lived there with his mother for over 20 years, and when she died he stayed on, which drew the neighbors' leers. They had thought Tom might leave once his mother passed away, disappointed that he didn't, or so they would say. He knew he wasn't wanted, that he wasn't one of them, and so he withdrew even more into himself again. They judged him by his cover, just didn't like who he was. They judged him by his cover for no real reason or cause. They judged him by his cover, and they simply couldn't wait. They judged him by his cover, directed all their hate. When little Lucy disappeared, the rumors ran their race. Those who didn't like him volunteered his face. The police took him for questions, and they grilled him pretty hard, pressed him beyond his limits. Truth simply discard. They judged him by his cover, just didn't like who he was. They judged him by his cover for no real reason or cause. They judged him by his cover, and they simply couldn't wait. They judged him by his cover. By the time they released him, all the village knew 'twas him. They painted his front door, how he'd pay for his sin. Stones through his windows, a fire in his front yard. They harassed and abused him, verbally feathered and tarred. In the days and nights that followed, they set his house on fire, phoned and abused him, calling him a liar. Eventually his mind snapped when the pressure got too much. He found a rope and used it, ended life as such. They judged him by his cover, just didn't like who he was. They judged him by his cover for no real reason or cause. They judged him by his cover, and they simply couldn't wait. They judged him by his cover. The very next morning, Lucy came out from the woods. She'd been lost in there for days, survived as best she could. The police interviewed her, then brought the young girl home. Nobody cared much that Tommy died alone. None came to his funeral, nor apologized for what they did. Just said he was a strange one, and behind this lie they hid. They judged him by his cover,
I may own nothing, but I own my own dreams. They live in my mind, where they are what they seem. They come when I need them, and they take me away. They give me the moments I don't get during my day. They create a safe haven that warms up my soul. They take me to places where I'm no longer old. I may even be smiling or on adventure somewhere, living the moment, a life without care. Unmasked in our dreams, we can be who we are. Abandon conformance, find our own star. Unmasked in our dreams, we find our escape. There's no one to judge us or passion reshape. Unlike in real life, I go where they take. The experience is free, there's nothing to pay. There are no limitations as to what I can do. I can be what I wanna be, or just enjoy the view. My dreams are so precious, they offer respite. Escape from the madness that exists in my life. I create the story and I write the script, then follow along, enjoying the trip. Unmasked in our dreams, we can be who we are. Abandon conformance, find our own star. Unmasked in our dreams, we find our escape. There's no one to judge us or passion reshape. Oh, in so many ways, dreams are the real us. Without our life's trappings, our inner selves, that's us. We don't have to conform to the outer world's views. We become who we wanted and find our own truth. Unmasked in our dreams, we can be who we are. Abandon conformance, find our own star. Unmasked in our dreams, we find our escape. There's no one to judge us or passion reshape. Oh,
our true passion is often unmasked within our dreams. Our challenge is to recognize this passion and dare to alter our reality now.
it can be debilitating, there really is no doubt. Pain throughout your body becomes a focal point of doubt. Can you even continue when everything is sore? You've given all you have to give, but life is screaming for more. There are real limitations on what we have to give. Pain makes us compromise on our ability to live. It steals away our future view, makes us focus on today. Just trying to get past the pain steals our energy away. I'm working through the pain, how I get through my days. Working through the pain, determination now lays. It doesn't really matter which game you are playing, but it's important to continue by working through the pain. The pain of a lost love can drop us to our knees, steals our reason for living, ignores our mercy pleas. Might be someone who walked away, or someone even died. We find it difficult to keep on going, even though we try. Working through the pain, how I get through my day. Oh yeah, get through the pain, determination allays. It doesn't really matter which game you are playing, but it's important to continue but it's important to continue by working through the pain.